A very good day to all my listeners all across the globe. Welcome back to my podcast, George Nathaniel, and this is George Nathaniel for each one of you. Well, we are in the month of June, and June is my birthday month. So, to dedicate something over my birthday month, I wanted something that was very simple, very real, and something that relates to each one of our lives. So, the topic that I chose for myself is get real on reality. Well, we all need to get real on reality. The biggest, or rather, better to say, the greatest truth of our life is called reality. Many of us face it bravely, many of us overlook it. But if we are truthful enough to look at ourselves, look closely, and judge ourselves in the mirror, it'll definitely help us open new opportunities of hope and build our bigger accomplishments in life. Because when we face on reality getting real, we are facing off with the situation. We are understanding the situation, and moreover, we are accepting the situation, knowing what needs to be done over time. So, to begin with, let me tell you something that my dad taught me. Let me tell you something that my dad used to tell me, something that I would never understand until date. I keep finding a new meaning out of it. My dad always told me, and trust me, it took many, many, many years for me to keep understanding. And every time I ponder over it, I learn something new. So let me tell you what he said. And similarly, when you pound over this in your life, when you pound over this, over the moments of truth, it may give you a new meaning every time. My dad would always say, the day a blind man sees, the first thing he does is throws away the stick that helped him all throughout his life. It's such meaningful and powerful words. It's the most powerful two-liner that I've read in my entire life. It's the biggest reality check. It relates to each one of us. The day a blind man sees, well, the day we get over our problems or we get over situations, the first thing he does is throw away the stick that helped him in his life. So every time I go back and relate to these words, I learn something new. Every time I go back and listen to it, or when I'm in a situation, I relate to it, it helps me. There could be no greater learning or no clearer example than this on being reality check. So when you go through this, put this in, relate to your mindset, relate to your goals, relate to your personal lives, your professional lives, your goals over lives, your situations in life. Relate on a positive note, relate with a positive mindset. Just imagine how many times over situations, personally, professionally, or any contribution in life, have you done so similarly? Have you been that blind man? Or have you done things similar to that blind man in life? Surely or so, the number of times will go uncountable. And repeatedly, it never seems to change. We keep doing the same mistake time and time again, whether we realize it in any aspect or we don't. So we become that blind man. So let me tell you that phrase once again. The day a blind man sees, the first thing he throws away is a stick that helped him all his life. So let us get real on reality, learning over the truth that costs nothing, and accepting to adapt a better way of life, which is beneficial to us in every way. So let's get real on reality. And getting real on reality to begin with, we need to look at the biggest word in the world. It's called doubt. And when we realign it and when we look at it in a different way, doubt changes to do about. So when you break up the word of doubt, it becomes do about. Oh, it sounds in a much more progressive and a positive way. It gives you a better outlook to life. So when you look at doubt as in do about, It gives you a new meaning in life. It gives you the best reality check on getting real. And when you look at it in terms of choice, in terms of being truthful, we understand that what needs to be done about. So, do about is what we need to do about things, how we need to face off things, how we need to overcome things, and most importantly, the truth is, when we do about something and when we face up something, we start living in better times. We start living in happier times. So, listeners, get real on reality is one of my best subjects because it's a month. It's my birthday month, and it's my birthday giveaway to each one of you. Imagine if you could change the way you look at things. Just imagine if you could just change the way you look at things. The things you look at will change. These are magical words. So just practice it. Just look at those negative things that are there in your life. And if you can look at it in a changed manner, in a better manner, in a positive manner, in a progressive manner, those negative things will change to positive things. Those unhappy times will change to happy times. And overall, it's beneficial for you because that leads to better wellness. It leads to better moments. It leads to better opportunities in whatever you want to do. So when I say get real on reality, I would say take on courageously to say that yes, your actions will change situations. You will go on with improvement and betterment to let happiness sow in your lives. So when I say get real on reality, I would say be the same, just do the things differently. See where you need to start. See how you need to start. What will the start do? Where will it lead you? Things that you need more to get involved in with better efforts. What it requires of you. Do you just need to cope, align things, or do you need to do something more about it? So, what are the variants or differences in efforts, in actions that is required? Nothing covers everything. So, how will you be consistent? How will you build your regularity in terms of your effort, in terms of continuous growth? Look up at a different you, accept a different you, grow over a different you, be happy and cherish a different you. Nothing can get better. Nothing can get much more fulfilling. Nothing can get much more happier than having a better version of you that leads to a fulfilling life. So put a makeover, put a mark on your life that yes, I am going to get real on reality and I'm going to change over situations. Today is a dedication from my side, George Nathaniel, over my birthday month. So there's no takeaways to anybody. It's just straight on fact sheets, straight on looking at things. So when I say straight on looking at things, it's as simple as a palm rule. What is a palm rule to me? The palm rule to me is listening to my conscience. So listen to your conscience. Think of betterment. Be a positive and progressive view. Believe in your course of action. Work effortlessly. Put in all the efforts. So when you're effortlessly working, you will definitely get results. Live a meaningful life. And remember, above anything in this world, you are you. Tell yourself, I am who I am. Be your own light. And once you are shining bright, you'll have the light to spread it all across life. So you are you. I am who I am. Be your own light. Build your own light to start spreading all the progressive and positive things across life. There is no better you. So when you are true, When you are the best version of you, there's nothing better than getting real on reality. So, listeners, as you know, all my podcast is all about progress, it's all about wellness, it's all about give backs to life. And today, on my birthday month, I chose this podcast, Get Real on Reality. And while getting real on reality, I will leave you with two things: words that my father would tell me, and something that I am telling you. I am repeating it once again for each one of you. The day a blind man sees, the first thing he throws away is the stick that helped him towards life. And this is what I have to offer to you. Imagine if you could change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. So, here's to all wellness, all success, all prosperity. Here's to a better meaning in life. Wishing each one of you greater heights, greater achievements. Keep striving hard. Keep building patience, and remember your time will come. You will be successful. You will overcome all challenges. Just be the best version of you. Remember who you are. Tell yourself, I am who I am. Just be your own light. Build over your own light. And once you are shining, you can spread your light all across life. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel, and I hope you like listening to my podcast, which is available across all platforms. I also have my blog website, which is called georgenathaniel.net. You can come and listen to my podcast, read my blogs, put in your requests. I'll be more than happy to talk about it. Put in your experiences. I'll be more than happy to share your experiences so that it helps others grow in life. I wish each one of you greater success in everything that you are doing and everything that you pursue in across life. Thank you so much. In all wellness, this is George Nathaniel.